Hi everyone, I'm back. I've just played a field over there, that one over the far side there. I did that. Right, I've got $107 left. I leased this because I like this plough. I really do. It's just so easy to handle. Right, and this one was looking kind of a bit sussy, so I really kind of left it. I wasn't going to use that one. So I used their tractor, their weight, but I leased a plough for it. Alright. Okay, so what we're going to do. I finally don't have any debt, as you might have known from my last video. But, yeah, I wasn't using that thing. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to come to here, we're going to go to here. And I've completed that. It'll give me $2,600. So let's collect that. Alright. I still have that because I haven't returned it. But I now have 2,726. So I'm actually... Now, I could probably buy a tractor. But I can't buy the plough. I have a plough, but it won't work on the tractor. Because I was thinking that probably... I would buy, of course, this one. $2,500, but it's only 23 horsepower. I would at least own a tractor. I would. And that'd be a good way for me to get around. But it leaves me $226. And unfortunately... to buy the plough, what I want is 250. So I'm short. Yeah. Now there it is. That's the one I'd probably buy so I could plough. It's just $350. I don't have the money. Alright. Okay. Let's see if there's any more contracts that we can do before we buy the plough. What do we have? Transporting, sowing, cultivating, ploughing. There's that one again with that horrible plough. But that's 2,700. Now field 140, where is that? That would be that one right there. Now we can do that, but I can use the plough that I already have leased. I've already leased it, so it'll cost me a little bit probably to keep it, because I just ploughed that one. But if we plough that one, it'll give me enough money to buy that and that other plough, which means I can plough that. Yeah, I might do that. Alright, let's do this one. Okay, so we'll borrow the items and I won't use the plough, I'll just use the one that I've leased. Okay, alright, so oh, at least it's not off the ground this time. Alright, let's get into this tractor. Let's go find out what we're going to do. No, don't hit it. Oh no. Let's get this plough here. The other one may be wider, but I find this one to be a lot more maneuverable. Alright, so let's go do that other field and see how we go. Oh, what number was it? 140. Alright, let's go. Let's go to field 140. Hope everyone's good today. Here where I come from in Tasmania, it's been a very wet day, which has been really good for us because I'm on tank water. And it's filled up our water tanks. Everyone's had showers and I've done washing and I've still got a full tank, which is really, really good. Works for us. Yeah, it works for us. And I know a lot of places in Australia are struggling for water, but I hear that, you know, even Queensland's getting water from a couple of other YouTubers that are always on. And that's Mr. and Mrs. Aussie. If you don't know who they are, go check them out. They're a laugh a minute. So they're worth having, worth watching. But yeah, yeah, it's good. It's good that we got the rain. Australia seems to be really dry at the moment, which is a shame. Well, maybe we'll plough on that field. Well, hang on, I harvested it. No, cultivated. That's it. Now, we're trying to find field 140. Okay. Now, do I need to go along here, obviously? Is that it up there? Looks like it might be. No, I'm looking good. Alright, so it looks like we're going to do this field. Oh, I'm ploughing it, so obviously this is the one. So what does everybody think about Farming Simulator not bringing out a new game until 21? What does people think, you know? Some people seem to believe that it's just going to be an add-on to this one, like a major update or something. It may not even be called FS21. I don't know, I seem to think that maybe at the end of 2020 they're looking at the PS5 will be due out with a new Xbox as well, and I don't know, I seem to feel that maybe they're going to look at building the game for the new engine, and they're going to wait until the 5 comes out, or the new Xbox, and see how they can really utilise it and push the boundaries of that game to make this one better. Don't get me wrong, I mean, FS19 is a good game, but I do like FS17 so much better in lots of ways. But 19 has a lot more features that I really wanted on 17. You know, like the terrain tool. It's great on 19. If you have that on 17, I would probably pick 17 over 19. You know, there's some maps on there that are just oh, brilliant. Look at West Coast. You know, that's my favourite map. I love West Coast. But I'm looking forward to Oxygen David's new one, which is Sandy Bay. I think that's going to be quite good. Especially with the different features that he's got on it. And I heard that Lancy Boy and Oxygen are looking at doing something together. That'll be interesting. I'd like to see what those two can do together. Lancy Boy makes some really good maps. You know, this is Ireland, and the new Shamrock, I think it's called, as well. You know, I think there's a lot of good maps out there waiting for them. Yeah, it'd be good to see what they end up doing. A little texture change there. Changes here. Yep, did too. I'll do a couple of headlands and I'll start going up and down. Ooh, the roof's not very good there, is it? Look at those. Didn't seem to have that issue in 17, that was the point. I think the lighting's better in 19. I think that's the real difference. So, what do you guys have planned for 2020? Any goals you wish to do for yourselves? You know, like, I don't know. That's why I'm asking, I suppose. I'd like to find out what people want to do with themselves. To know how they plan the year. You know, are they realistic, or are they, you know, possibly they might be alright. Yeah, I'm just asking. I mean, I have my goals for the year. I don't know whether or not they're going to be rational enough, but I'm going to try. I suppose the good thing about going bankrupt was the fact is that now I can actually make some money, and like if I'd done this job here, now it's 2:30 in the afternoon, I'd have ended up spending so much money on my loan repayment at midnight that I literally wouldn't have had no money left. I can't move this game forward if all I'm doing is paying interest. That was the reason why I had to unfortunately end up going bankrupt. I didn't want to. It was just, I think it came to the point that I had to. So I can't get a loan for a year. You know, it is what it is. But I suppose the good thing is that I can end up actually farming now for myself. Like now I can buy a tractor. At the end of this contract, I can buy a plough, which means I can use my own plough and my own tractor to start earning some money. So what I need to do next, I would suspect, is to buy some land. I have to start setting that up for my own farm. Put a crop in. I mean, we're only in early spring still, so let's hope. I mean, I haven't even looked at the land yet to buy because I was so busy with farms and so forth, and they were just like, wow, they're expensive. What was it, 120,000 I think for the cheapest farm? Well, I can't get a loan for a year, so that's out. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to buy a block of land, and I'm going to have to work that land. I've got a place to stay, to my mate's place. He owns a farm down there and he's got a house in. He says I can stay there if I want to for the nights. And that's fine. That's really good. You know, what would we do without mates? So I can stay there for the nights, but I'm going to have to work on, like I said, my own fields and try and get them to earn enough money to be able to buy my own farm. What do you guys think? If you guys got any direction you'd like to see me go in, any suggestions? I'm always open for suggestions, so if you've got an idea about what I need to do, or you know, a way to do things in a particular way. I mean, everybody's got different ways of doing things, and like I said, I'm always open for suggestions. If it's viable as far as I'm concerned, and most other people, well, guess what, we're doing it. Well, at the moment the only way I can seem to make money is through contracts, so I'm going to have to do a few contracts first and we'll go from there. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, one of the reasons why I like these is, look at this turning circle. Absolutely brilliant. I like the John Deeres, they're a nice tractor. I like the case. Some of them are absolutely brilliant. But the one thing that I like most about the Masseys is they've got this brilliant turning circle. It's not just this model, it's the bigger ones and the smaller ones. The little shovel nose is exactly the same. It's got a brilliant turning circle. Nice sunny day. 11 degrees outside, the ground's still only 4. This is also set for 9-day seasons. And I thought I might need to give myself enough time to get things done. We've got a long way to go before we can actually own our own farm. So I thought it was a good idea that I gave myself enough time to be able to do that. We've got to get crops in the fields, we've got to get animals done. What do you guys think of this map, you know? Would you rather see me on a different map? I didn't mind this one, that's why I chose it. But, you know, like I said, any feedback. If you guys think there's a better map, I'd love to hear from you. I prefer smaller farms, always have. The bigger farms need bigger machinery, which costs a lot more money. Yes, you can make more money on the fields, but it's a lot more work. Smaller fields need smaller equipment, which is cheaper to buy. I think that's why I'll probably buy a small field. To start with, and then go from there. If I can put chickens on it, I probably will. Chickens are a good money earner, especially when you buy them from $1 and sell them for $8. Put 400 chickens on there, and it's a bit of money. What was that noise? %. This is going to be enough to buy a tractor, a plough, and a cultivator, which means I can do some more contracts without having to risk the penalty. And then when I do get my own field, I can do the same to them. No, my luck, it'll end up being a grass field and I'll have to cut it, windrow it, bale it, and sell the bales. %. As I've said, I only play PS4s. So many, I mean, I see all the mods and everything for the PC and I think, oh, that'd be great. But you really don't want to extend yourself so much. I mean, I have a PS4 Pro and I play it on a 4K TV monitor, should I say, computer monitor, and it is so clear, and like I said, we've now got this game for the next at least 12 months. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this series goes, actually. So I reckon by the end of this stream we'll end up purchasing our first tractor, our first plough and cultivator. I mean, you don't want to sit here and watch me do this all the time. So I'll probably end up doing 1 or 2 contracts off stream. That way then you don't have to watch me do this. I'm going to try and entertain you verbally while I'm doing it. I'm not going to do this for you. Yeah. The whole idea is to try and do this first person. Hopefully I get this finished before 15 minutes, which I should do out, but I think I'll look at this. Got Australia Day coming up this weekend. Well, I'll probably celebrate it. Oh, finished. We'll probably celebrate it like we normally do. Barbecue, beer. Summertime here. Even though it's poured with rain all day today. But that's been good. It's filled up our water tanks. I think it's the first decent rain we've had in months. So that's been nice. Whoa, look out, big fella. Jeez. Let's head back to the shop and we'll buy our first tractor. Our first plough and our first cultivator. Unfortunately, they don't have a seeder to suit it, which is a shame. It's a nice countryside, isn't it? I like it. Whoa! Jeez, mate. Phew, that was close. Alright. Alright. So, time to get rid of all this, I suppose. Alright, we'll collect that. Alright. So we've got a cultivating one there. Ploughing one there. Are these cultivating and ploughing ones? $1,000 there. Might be doing alright. Okay. There's one there for sowing. Oh, can't do so. Oh, potato. Oh, sugar beets. You nuts. Sugar beets. It's not even in the window yet. Oh, he's pushing it. Alright, we have 4,830. Let's now buy our very first tractor. Now, we don't have much money, so we're going to leave it as standard, of course. $100 for the plate. Yeah, alright. Yeah, pick up that. Decal, we'll just leave it at that. Oh, $400. No, we can't afford that. No, we'll leave it standard. Alright, $2,600. Our first tractor. Alright. Now we need a plough. Now, of course, we want the 5. 1,800. Now we've got the cultivators. This should be, if I remember rightly, there she is. Oh, 3,900. I don't have it. It's only 25 horsepower too. Oh well, we can't afford that yet. Alright. But we have a tractor and a plough. That will pull that. Oh, that is so cool. A little bit down in the rear end, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's find a small... Oh, Garage, list items, that can now go back. Alright, like I said, you guys don't want to watch me doing this anymore. Field 116. Oh, darling. My cat's just turned up. She's pregnant. Oh, down there. So she's a little bit, 109. 7, 8. And 109's there. How much does that pay? Well, let's take that one. Alright, I'm going to go and do this off screen so you guys don't have to watch me do this again. Alright, next time I come back I'll have some more money, I hope, and we can work on other things. Well, first things first, let's have a look. Alright, let's have a look at some fields. 58, 153. Let's try some small ones. 43. Ooh. 33. 36. Ooh, 26. 23. 34. 60 is looking pretty good. 53. Oh, that's 30. 45. 27. 42 is 40. 11. 41. Because like I said, I can't get a loan from the bank, so I've actually got to earn this money. 43 wouldn't be so bad. It's got that bit of area there. I could, yeah, 20 there. How between $20,000 and $30,000 I could buy a plot of land. There's 20 there. 26 there. Alright, we'll work it out and we'll go from there. Okay, like I said, when I come back I'll have a few more of these done and we'll see how we go. Alright guys, you have a great time and we'll see you next time.